Libra, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for mid-June. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future, as well as some important advice from Spirit for the second half of the month. Let's get started. Thank you for tuning in, for trusting me as your reader. It is an honor to be here. And thank you for all of your support, everyone. All right. I'm going to pull a few oracle messages. I'm just going to intuit whatever comes up. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Libra. Thank you for your guidance, for your love. All right, Libra. Just do a quick shuffle. And then we're going to get into it. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see what's coming up for you, Libra. What's coming up for you in the second half of June? Second half of June. Ooh, inner peace. My goodness. Inner peace. Some of you have a very rich family life. I see a very colorful family. And there's a lot of love here. I feel like there's a lot of peace, maybe a newfound peace between you and some of your family members or your friendship circle. And I don't feel like it's just a solitary feeling of inner peace. It's inner peace with a lot of the beings in your life. At least the opportunity is there to cultivate more peace between you and other people. So we have two koi here. All the many colors, right? Ooh. You have a new beginning. I think for those of you who are calling in someone new, you want it to be a very enlightened spiritual union. You want to be at peace in this union. Boy, a lot of you are calling in. Truly something beautiful here. You're ready. You're primed and ready. You're in a perfect vibration to call in whatever is new in your life because it's going to bring you more peace. Whatever this new thing is, you're going to know it because it's going to make you feel even more at peace. I like that. Okay. Let's get into it, shall we? I love that. That felt, when I came in, I feel right when I start recording, I tune into the frequency and I just felt this very gentle, calm energy coming off you guys or gals, guys. I don't want to trigger anybody by saying that. I think that you feel, I'm getting more of an embodied Libra collective where you've learned how to emotionally regulate. You feel more at peace inside of yourself. And it starts to really show in the external world when you come to those places, those frequencies, and you can maintain them. And we've been working on that together, Libra. We have been. We've been on a journey. It's been almost a year now, this August, that we've been on this journey. Wow. You have a passionate new beginning in something. King of Wands. Sorry, King. We'll see if the King of Wands appears because you always have a King of Wands around you. We have a Knight of Wands and we have an Ace of Wands. Fiery. Someone desires you, Libra. Or someone's gonna desire you. Or you have new desires. Maybe it has nothing to do with intimacy at all. You feel an intimacy with your inner being. It is. It's delicious. It's delicious and delightful to be in love with being in this physical incarnation. Oh, this is someone you do not know. Or at least they have not made themselves known to you. That they desire you. Interesting. Interesting. This feels mysterious, Libra. You're like, whoo, you're whistling. I'm good. I'm totally at peace. Don't even know there's a new beginning about to be had here. Could be an opportunity, a new job opportunity that's going to inspire you. You're going to take off on a new project. Could be a new hobby, a new person that you just really like getting to know, a new friend, something new. This feels like a gift from Spirit. I'm going to lay these out and then we're going to talk about it. A lot of you do have a new opportunity for work. We're just going to put that up there. This is what you don't see coming. You have a new opportunity to invest in something, Libra. Second half of the month. First of all, you need to be very connected to your instincts the second half. All right. I really implore you, listen to your intuition when it comes to anything new coming towards you. Okay? Just going to say that. Because you're sitting here in the recent past and you got really attuned to your own feminine energy around receiving. You got to a very grounded place in self. And you know how to generate new opportunities, but you've also been directing all of that fire. You know, we all have a certain amount of energy. We'll call it Shakti. I talk about Shakti a lot here. You've been directing your Shakti, right? Not towards others, towards you, towards your own healing. This is a beautiful energy. This is what has been going on in the recent past. You grounding in the earth, in your frequency, your unique frequency. You know, that's how beautiful. There's almost 8 billion people in the world and no one has the same energetic frequency. I mean, there are people that will align with yours, right? That feel very attuned to your frequency, but it's like a thumbprint. We're all individually, energetically unique. And that is the joy of being here, you all, because you get to play with all these energies and learn from them. But you have gotten very attuned spiritually to your frequency. And it feels as though it's something that you want to protect. You don't want, and that's the thing about Libras, is Libras have a tendency to get enmeshed in other energies, friends, family, lovers, where your energy is not so distinct anymore. It's wrapped up, right? If you looked at it energetically, it would look like your energy is not just yours. It's intertwined, right? We call that entanglement, energetic entanglement. I see in the recent past, you've been working on, what does my energy feel like? Just me. What if I just gave that energy to me? What would that feel like? Well, you know what it feels like now. And now that energetic frequency is being funneled through the High Priestess, which is a beautiful intention, Libra, for operating, right? From your own unique individuality. So whatever comes towards you, you now have your own compass, your own barometer, we'll say that. Because you've got inner peace, right? You've acquired a certain level of ascension inside your own frequency where there's going to be something new coming towards you. And we're going to say this new thing, you might see it on the board here. Okay, it is an energy that wants to bring you their heart. Okay, but what do you see here? There's the Devil, the Emperor, and the Knight of Cups. Now, you can look at this two ways. It could be something external or something internal. Now, if this is something internal, we're going to talk about that first. You may be afraid of losing your power by opening up to love right now, because you've seen where it's gotten you in the past. So this could be fear, projected fear around who you want to attract. Okay? It's like you're trying to control yourself when it comes to someone coming towards you. And you want to slow it down and take your time. I see the intention, but it might run too much into the control part instead of letting it flow. It's like, no, I don't trust this no matter who's coming towards you. So there might be a little bit of hypervigilance going on around protection mode. Now, if this is an external energy, you've got someone coming towards you that may not have the best intentions. We're going to clarify. Someone who may have a strong desire to control outcomes, who maybe wants it their way. I'm getting that. This could also just be fear of someone coming towards you because you intimidate the hell out of them, Libra. We'll see. I'm going to clarify. This devil could be to the extreme or could be very small and just fear. The devil could be all kinds of things, y'all. It could be obsession. It could be, someone who's toxic. It could be fear, doubt, insecurity, all those things. But we're going to get into that in a moment. Near future, though, I feel like you have an energy that's going to come like charging towards you that you don't see coming. And they may be offering you a commitment, or you have a very strong intention to maintain your inner peace at all costs, despite not knowing the outcome of the situation. All right, let's get into this because this feels like we're going there. We're going to a very interesting place today. I already feel it. I just heard, is this about a boy? Is this about a boy, Libra? Now we have Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Some of you are in a commitment and you're trying to deal with some control issues. And you're not sure what's going to happen. Wow. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. You could be making an important choice in love the second half of the month. Let's see. Let's see, though. We have the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Cups. All right. This is about some sort of union here. You got your sword out. You're trying to practice some wisdom around this. I mean, you're showing me that when it comes to giving and receiving, we're talking about romantic love. I didn't think we'd go here, but we're going to talk about this because we have someone showing up here who you have memories with. It could be, I'm not seeing any aces quite yet. We do have the Knight. This is someone you know. They want something here with you, but I feel like your intuition is telling you to stand your guard, keep your guard, stand your ground, keep your guard up. There's an overemphasis right now of you being very wise right now, less feeling. But you do have an important connection here, nonetheless. I want to go straight to this devil. Why is this devil here? And then we're going to talk about, you might be healing from somebody here. And they're coming back around. Let's see. Those three want to come out. Oh, no, two. Interesting. Some of you could be on a timeout with someone right now, and there's a lot of uncertainty. And you're not sure whether you want to give to something because it feels like it might not be what you want. It might be stealing your peace. I mean, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're standing firm on your own, unwilling to compromise when it comes to anyone who has a secret agenda. It's like you're trying to ascertain. It's like if you can picture someone at the other side of your castle at the door, and you've got this huge fortress, and you have a huge door, and you're having a dialogue with someone on the other side of that door, and you're like, what are your intentions? Why are you here? What do you want from me? It's like, that's what it feels like. It feels like someone coming to your door, pleading their case. And you're trying to determine whether you want to give to this or not. What is this healing work that you've been doing in the recent past? I know I'm jumping around, but I just wanted to figure out what this devil energy, I think that you're afraid to give to something because there's a lot of unknowns and you're so strong in your power right now that you don't want to be ambivalent about giving anyone your heart. You want to be certain. Oh, wow. Libra. Wow. This is you. I feel like you are on a road to just an enormous amount of fulfillment and success. It's like you don't want anything to derail you from your path. It feels like you have something that is a soul bond, that there is love here, but you're almost like, this is just maybe not what I want to put my energy toward. That's the thing too. Just because you have, there's a time and a place, right? Some of you are like, I don't really want this. I don't want to be here. I'm getting that. Like, you're so good on, it's like you're so focused on you, your frequency, building your dreams, fulfilling yourself. And that's the thing. It's like, Libra, this is beautiful because it's like, you've reached a certain level of growth that anyone who's coming that is going to undermine that, and you're getting this feeling that it's going to not knock you off a pedestal. You're not better than anybody, or no one's better than you. It's just, I can't tell you what this feels like. It's like, I mean, the Four of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Star is like you are the center of your own frequency. And it's like you don't need anyone outside of you to feel like you have everything you need. You are your own battery power for love, for ambition, for desire, for success, for dream fulfillment. And when you get to this place, it's more like, I only want to be around energies that help me thrive. Right? Interesting. I think that you're showing me you are a little bit afraid of losing your independence. Because the thing about Libra is when we really open our heart, we get entangled. And then it's like, it's a we and no longer an I. And I think that's something you've been trying to learn. Like, how can I be an I when I'm really a we? And that, my dears, it takes years to... Some of you are ending codependent patterns, and it doesn't mean you can't live without somebody. Codependency is very nuanced. So you're showing me that you're worried about giving any parts of yourself away because you know what that's done to you in the past. It's almost like you're holding off from love right now to work on your own spiritual growth and to become such a resource for your own inner peace. I feel like you want a fresh new beginning. When it comes to anyone new, or anyone you share your heart with. God, you got an Emperor around you that you are holding. I think there is someone though. There is someone. There is an Emperor here. There is someone, because they're showed up at the bottom of the deck. An Emperor wants to make plans with you and heal things. But you're so busy healing and glowing up within you that you're like, I see clearly that it's just not, I'm married to myself right now. Wow. You could have, I feel like you're calling in a divine union. Some of you have already met this person, but it's not the right time. Others of you haven't met this person yet. You're showing me a need for independence. Now, if you're with someone and it feels like a divine union, there's some unhealthy things going on where it's codependent. And you're trying to emancipate yourself from feeling like you have to give to somebody in order to be okay. Or they're just needy. You might have a demanding person around you. It could be a boss figure because there's a lot of pentacle energy. It's almost like you're trying to move away from needing anybody in your career to advance. Someone who has some level of authority. Some of you, it's a father figure. And you're trying to break free from their dominance in your head even. If they put these seeds of doubt in your head around your own success. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, every time I'm like, no, it's your boss. No, it's your father. No, God, this you got somebody around you that you have uncertainty about. You're taking a time out from somebody right now, Libra. Or you are really, really trying to remove any limiting beliefs about calling in a divine union into your life. You're showing me, I want someone who is emotionally intelligent, that knows how to regulate their emotions when triggered, that can control their temper, that can show me kindness and compassion. I think you're sad because you've been up in your head about an emperor. And there is an opportunity to bring the light back in. I feel like you have someone around you that has the intention. For some of you, you have someone who wants to love you, but there's been some problems. And you are in two minds about this person currently. And you are taking a time out and you are giving to yourself and you're unsure about what you want. You are. And here's the thing, when we're unsure about what we want and we're drawing boundaries and we feel like we're dealing with an unhealthy energy and you're not sure if this is the quality of person you want, it doesn't mean they're a bad person. Let's just say that. It just means that they might not be aligned with the frequency where you're headed and where you are. And that's the thing. You have a unique frequency. Is this a match? Are you compatible? Is it hard? Is it flowing? These are all questions you got to ask yourself. But if this is a work situation, you're having to make an important decision about what makes you happy. You might be trying to get away from a boss that you really, really do care about, but it's causing too much strife. And it's like I feel like there's just a lot of ups and downs and uncertainty, and it's creating stress when you want inner peace. Some of you want a new beginning, and you don't want to be undermined by this person that you've given your power to, in love or in work. I'm telling you, you got to a place in your frequency where you know how you should feel when it comes to exchanging energy, because you have your own sovereignty, your sense of agency intact. It's called self-love. All right. I feel like you're getting frustrated with someone you're dealing with. And it's different for all of you, but you're learning from it. Yeah. And there's that, the whole, why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? Yeah. Some of you feel a bit held back. We have the Knight of Cups, which is, all right, let's bring the love back in. Let's soften. Eight of Swords, but you're still feeling prickly, okay? And the Hierophant, which is, where are your spiritual values in this? Like, what is your spirit saying to you? God, this has a very strong undercurrent. Now we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant, and we have the Emperor. I do not see the Empress, though. It's almost like if you're not in your, if I don't see the Empress, then this may be a false situation. It's like you're so, it's like your North Star is your spiritual core. And if you feel like you're holding yourself back, whether it comes to a boss, a father, a friend, a lover, you're like, that's not me. That's incongruent with my soul. You're moving, and a lot of you, this is a love situation because of the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're going to move on from someone that you felt was incongruent with your soul, with your energetic frequency. And it was like an almost, but not quite right kind of situation. And now you're regaining your independence. Let's go into the future, though. This is interesting. This is definitely a fascinating reading. This is a soul contract. And it is marked by a feeling of romantic love. There's depth here, right? And there's a spiritual, this person you know, it's karmic. It doesn't mean karmic is toxic. It just means you have specifically called each other into your lives at this point in your life to learn more about what you want, what you need, who you are. It doesn't mean you're supposed to stay here. Only you can determine that. That's why we all have free will. I'm guiding you right now to look at things in a different way, to help you make an informed decision. Wow. I feel like you got tested with a connection, Libra. Some of you are ending something and it's the right thing to do, because now we have the Six of Wands, the Death, and the Eight of Cups with the Knight of Swords. There might be this hesitancy, like, should I go back? Should I fight for this? In the near future, you might be questioning whether you should fight for something in your life that you are actually thinking about ending. A lot of you are ending something in your life. It could be a business partnership, because we had a lot of that Queen of Pentacle energy and you really trying to find your North Star, right? That's going to be the most success for you. I feel like a lot of you are going your own way in your work life and making really important decisions because you have a boss that has been undermining your progress, or a co-partner, partner, business partner, someone you work with. It's shifting because it's making you feel a bit trapped, and it's going against what you know, what you feel, what you intuit. And you want to move past it. It's limiting you. Others of you, it's the actual relationship. And for however long it's been going on, you feel like you're repressing parts of yourself to have this person in your life, in a commitment, or in a situationship, because we did have the Knight of Wands. So whatever's ending in your life, it feels right. It feels just. It feels like you're going to move past this faster than you think. What is the Hierophant? It's here twice. It's almost like you might have different morals, different values between you and whoever it is that you're pulling away from at this time. Yeah, there's your High Priestess with the Hierophant. Woo! Wow, what else do we have? Yeah! I think you've been hanging here for a hot minute. I think in Libras, it takes us a while to make a firm decision and stick to it. You're showing me that you are in a state of inner peace. This is inner peace. This is what inner peace looks like, y'all. Hierophant, High Priestess, the divinity within you. It's almost like Spirit saying, we approve. This is sanctioned by the universe. The powers that be are saying, Libra, you've hung here for a while. You've looked at all the perspectives. It's time to move on. You're moving on from something that's been a big lesson for you. Big lesson. It's like the end of a soul contract. Some of you, it's a work contract. Others of you, it's a love contract. It is the end. And while there may be some unknowns, what you do know is you want to feel confident again. You don't want to have trust issues around whether someone's going to have your back or not, whether they're really going to show you and be vulnerable with you and be tender with you, be real with you, be honest and open, put you first when needed. God, you are strong enough. It's like there's some of you are saying, it took me a while to be strong enough to walk away. And I'm proud of you, Libra, because now we have the King and Queen of Swords, and you're showing me that you are of sound mind, sound judgment. You're no longer in the dark. There you go. There's the Empress. Woo! The wheel is turning, my friends. This person you've learned a lot from. You've learned a hell of a lot from this situation. I don't know. It's different for all of you, but you're going to be in a brand new beginning because you're closing out a chapter here. And a lot of you, this has to do with you glowing up and whatever's standing in the way. It's like you're removing the emotional block. You're removing the spiritual block. You're removing the physical block of any people that are standing in the way. It's like you're almost looking at very deeply through the lens of the moon, through the lens of your own inner peace frequency. Who and what is standing in the way of me being in my divine power? This is your divine power, the Empress. And you are looking at what holds value, right? And what needs to be cut away. And almost looking so deep into everything in your life. This is powerful. You are not messing around, Libra, the rest of the month. You're just like, I know what I want. I know what I deserve. I know what I'm worthy of. And I know what I have to leave behind. And see, the thing is I'm seeing that you've struggled with this. You've really struggled with this. You've been up and down, in and out, uncertain. And now it's like, I know what I'm going to do. And you're at peace with it. You're at peace with ending something in your life and walking away from it. This is so clear. You've waited. I think some of you are so clear about leaving a commitment. And you know it's what you're being guided to do. What are you being guided to do this month, Libra? It's like clarity. This is interesting. I think that this is probably one of the most profound, like, making peace with something and ending something. And you're doing it for such like an honorable spiritual, you're honoring self. That's the thing that's so beautiful about it, is when we honor ourselves in our own vibrant frequencies, whatever is not in alignment, you're like, then it doesn't belong here. And instead of just letting people fall away from you, you're actually the one saying, this isn't serving me. I have to go. Wow. Now that's power. That's empowerment. Soft, vulnerable empowerment, y'all. Yeah. It's like you don't want to be back and forth about anything in your life. Why? It undermines your feeling of feeling stable. And that's what you're after. Temperance, balance, congruence in your soul. Yeah, you've done the research. We have the Page of Swords. It's time to wrap up a cycle, Libra. Congratulations. You've graduated from a very difficult class in honoring self. This is beautiful work. I'm very impressed. I just got goosebumps. Beautiful. And there you are, the Queen of Pentacles. Grounded. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think the thing is that you may be wrapping up a cycle and you're going into your hermit energy. And I think that there's been a lot of stress around, if I walk away from this, am I going to be sacrificing any level of security or stability? And Spirit is saying, haven't you learned, dear one, that you are your own resource for stability and security? You've learned that when you give your power away and you feel like you need other people to feel safe and stable, what happens? If they go, what happens? You don't have anything beneath you. You are now at a point in your life where you are building that on your own. So no one can take that away from you. You're not needing anything from anyone. You are your own source. And if anyone puts you up in your head or causes you stress and undermines your feeling of safety, you're like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Wow. Let's get the key oracle here to close this out, Libra. Beautiful work. You're wrapping up a cycle. It's the end of a long journey for some of you with an energy that you're making peace with your past. This is your past. It's almost like you're making peace with your love history and the way you've expressed your love and the way you've ascribed people almost like in a spiritual way, like, no, I'm supposed to be with them. Like it's, we put these spiritual stamps on things and then it makes us stay longer when energetically it's misaligned. So it's like, now it's like you've gotten so strong inside of your own core that there's no labels. It's feeling, it's frequency. Gosh, Libra, this is powerful stuff. Radiant goddess. Yeah, radiant goddess. Acceptance. Libra, I'm so proud of you all. And abundance. See, it's a thing. It's like, All right, let's read this. This is going to be a beautiful way to end this. I already know. You are an amazing goddess, God, right, for you fellas out there, ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential by not making any apologies for it. Libra. Abundance, security. Money is energy like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive. Know that you are supported and the money will flow. Libra, this has been a very powerful reading for you. Please ground yourself after this. Drink a lot of water. Go outside. Go for a walk. Feel into the energy of your own independence. You are an I, right? I am that I am, okay? You go out there, you live an abundant frequency, and know that you have your own back. Trust yourself, okay? I'm sending love. Take care.